In this video, you're going to learn why reviews are so important, as well as easy tips and tricks to drive more reviews to your firm. Hi, everyone. Jamal Galadari here, helping law firms and attorneys with online SEO and online marketing. So let's just dive right in, guys. Why are reviews so important? Well, 97% of consumers use reviews for their purchasing decisions. And even more alarming, 84% of consumers trust online reviews as much as family and friends. So, for a firm, if you don't have any reviews, that's a really bad thing. Let's say, I'm getting a divorce, I need help, right? I ask, one of my colleagues who got a divorce, and I ask, let's say I asked my sister who got a divorce, for example. Then I go online, right? And I look at both websites. I'm looking at the attorneys, social media, everything like that. But if I go and see that they don't have any reviews, and then I run across, let's say, the Day Law Office, they have 98 reviews, right? If the other firm has more reviews, I'm probably going to go with the other firm. So it's really important to protect your referrals, right? And you can do that with your reviews as well as having a strong online presence. It's really important to protect your referrals. You're never going to know the person who didn't call you. And nowadays, people, get one or two or three attorneys that they should go check out, right? Because a lot of people have had a divorce, or someone got arrested, they ask a friend, but then they go online, and that recommendation from a friend has a firm that barely has any reviews, and then you have another firm, let's say, has 100 reviews, or 40, 50 reviews. You're probably going to go with that other firm because you know that 84% of people do trust online reviews as much as friends and family, so they're just going to go to that, right? And that was a study done by Bright Local Study. Um, so that's why just you need to start getting reviews. And please, 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 what's the first step about getting reviews? Asking for them, right? You have to ask your clients for reviews, and try not to ask, well, you should ask regardless, but try not to ask after the fact, right? They left your office, they're already done, at that point, it's your chance of getting the review is a lot less. So it's better if you ask for the review when when you're cutting them a check, or you just finished up with their case, they're extremely happy. That's the best time to ask for reviews. If you ask at that time, a lot of times they'll actually just leave it right in your office. They'll pull out their phone and they'll just leave you a review, right? Another thing you can do is I'm going to show you here a quick little tip that you can do, and let's just go right into that. So, one thing I do highly recommend is that you get a review funnel. Now, what's a review funnel? A review funnel is having, let's say, a review us button on your website. What that does is it allows you to generate reviews faster and a lot easier for your potential people leaving reviews, your clients, is it makes it easier for them to click on it and choose where they want to leave the review. And it gives you control, right? So let's just dive in here. I work with Sandy, a fabulous attorney here. We're just going to scroll down here to the review us button. So you see the review us button here, right? I do recommend you get that on your website. All of our clients, I always recommend getting that on their website. So with FindLaw. So here you can see they have Google, they have Facebook over here. My face is probably covering that, but they have Facebook here, City Search, Foursquare, Judy's Book, and FindLaw, right? First is Google. You want to be driving reviews to Google. Google's number one. It helps with your ranking. But so what you would do, for example, here is you would highlight this and you'd copy this, right? Now, I don't think I have my Gmail open here, but see, let me just type in here, guys. Bear with me. I just wanted to show you one quick trick. Yep, okay, perfect. So one quick trick that you can do when generating reviews. So you're gonna send an email to your client, and always, always, always It's really important, guys. Always, always, always ask to follow up, right? Because life happens. They leave your office, they forget about it, they get to doing something else. Even though they're happy, they still will leave a review, but they forget, right? Everyone has a lot. Life happens. They got a lot going on, right? So you can change this. I wanted to show you this. So just change. This way you can actually have the text displayed what it should say. So please leave us a review. Just click this link, right? Then you click OK, and that kind of changes it. So you can actually send this to your clients through an email, and that's what I would recommend you do. And then you can have your staff follow up, right? Because you asked them to follow up, got their okay. Now you can follow up. So I strongly, strongly, strongly suggest that you get in a habit of this in your law firm and in your practice. You should have your staff follow up. If you're a solo attorney, you don't have any staff, you should follow up. Reviews are extremely important, and Google does give preference to firms that have more relevant reviews. It is really important in how you rank as well. And I wanted to show you, let's say if you don't have this on your website, then you'd go here, right? This here is where you'd want people to leave reviews on your Google My Business page, right? So what's another thing you can do? Well, you can actually highlight this here and do the exact same thing. You would copy this, paste it in an email, and change it, right? So those are very easy things you can start doing right now to start generating reviews. Now, where should you get reviews, right? Number one is Google. So, but let's say you have a ton of Google reviews already. Then the next step would be Facebook because social media is really big. So start generating some reviews on Facebook. Then what you'd want to do is directory listings. So let's say you have a few FindLaw directory listings. Now, what's really going to separate you from your competition is having more reviews. So let's say someone's looking for a divorce attorney, FindLaw shows up number one. It's very, very good directory. You click on that, you go in, and you see that, the top five attorneys, and then there's one attorney that has, let's say, 8 reviews, and all the other rest of them don't have any reviews. That right there shows is going to really stick out and show the potential client that attorney one has a ton of reviews and you probably should go with that attorney. And another thing is with your reviews, guys, is one key thing to do is let's say you have 98 reviews, respond to each and every one of them. I can't stress that enough. It just shows the potential client that you really care about your law firm, you really care about your clients. Respond to all of them. So just say thank you so much for leaving a review, as well as negative reviews, right? I get a lot of times when I'm talking to attorneys, they're like, I don't want to put a review us button on my website. Well, the fact is if someone is negative, they will find a way to leave a negative review. And quite honestly, they're not going to go to the website, click the link, and do that. They're just going to go right to Google, leave a review. They're going to go right to Facebook and leave a review because it's probably not the first time they left a negative review, right? So the website is more to help you control where those reviews go, right? So that's why I said review funnel. And it also helps because you're driving those reviews. Now, so for example, if you had a ton of reviews already on, let's say, Google, then maybe the next thing you add is Facebook. I wouldn't add City Search, Foursquare, and Judy's Book right away, right? And then once you get a lot of reviews on Facebook, you choose here where you want to leave that next review, right? And maybe it's a directory listing, right? But let's go back here. So let's say if someone does leave you a negative review, what do? Right? Please, please, please don't get in a back and forth with that person. That is a big mistake. It doesn't look good. Just, an easy thing to say is this isn't our brand here, at our law firm. Please give us a call to rectify the situation. If that person isn't part of your firm, just say, "Well, unfortunately, we don't have record of you being here at the firm. Please give us a call so we can help." Right? So that just shows that you're responding to negative reviews. You do care And that's what the legal consumer does want to see. They want to see that you care about those potential clients, right? And staying above 4.0, I know I said that in other videos, is extremely important because if you're not even showing up, best or top attorney searches because of your reviews. So I can't stress enough, this should be a cadence in your law firm. You can send out, emails, mailers. You could have something in your office, like a card, something that's directing people to leave you a review. And you can even ask, like in your signature, you could even put it in your signature, right? Uh, that's really up to you if you want to put in your signature. I always say it's better to just wait till you know that client's going to leave a positive review and then send it their way. So that's just a brief thing about reviews, guys, how you can start generating and why they're so important today for your law firm. If you're not putting this in practice, you're really missing the boat here, and you're probably losing a lot of your referrals to other law firms who are doing this in their practice. So I hope that helped. Subscribe below, guys, and go visit my website at jamalgaladari.com. I'll have a ton of information for you guys moving forward. All right, thanks.